If you're going through hair loss right now and you need a little bit of a confidence boost, here are some of my absolute favorite tips that got me through my hair loss journey and gave me the confidence I needed. I remember taking these pictures and just absolutely being so upset that my hair looked like that day, but I'm sure so many of you can relate going through hair loss right now. If you can, leave a comment below. We all get it. So this is probably the thing that I do the most often to this day. I still have a little bit of that bald spot. When my hair gets greasy, that's the first thing you see. So something I like to do is take the hair dryer and a round brush. I just take the back section of my hair and roll it with the brush and put heat on it so that it will lay flat and cover up that bald spot that I have in the back and is very common in women, so I'm sure a lot of you have it too. This is just a really easy way to cover that up and help you feel way more confident. I know it does that for me. Even now that my hair has grown back mostly, I feel so much better when I do this. I also do this around the entire rest of my hair because it is really smoothing and makes my hair look really shiny, and it's so easy to not want to style your hair when you're losing so much of it, but I think it really helps to just style it. Okay, I know this is not an ideal situation, but if this happens to you, remain calm. That's why I left this in the video. All I did was I just sat there and very, very gently pulled out each strand from the brush, and it all came out. As you can see, everything's all good, so don't panic. I just needed you to know that while editing this, I am very aware that I am not a hairstylist. I mean, I've always known that. I do not do anything the way that you're supposed to. This is just how I get the job done. If I want my own blowout at home, just to smooth out my hair and make it look a little bit better. Like I said, styling it can go a long way, and this will last me a couple of days. I just like to really focus on the front, and then I like to go back in when I'm done with my whole entire head and redo that back section to really ensure that it lays the way that I want it to and cover up that bald spot. And as you can see, now my hair is really smooth and shiny and you cannot see my bald spot. I just wanted to show you an alternative way to do this. You can also use hot rollers, and this is going to be just as easy. It's kind of nice because you don't have to use as much time and effort. You can just heat up the rollers, put one in your hair where you need it, and then leave it on while you're doing your makeup or finishing getting ready in the morning, and then take it out and it's good to go. It works just as well, less time consuming. It just is up to you if you want to do your whole head or you just really need to do this area. And if you need a quick fix, this is the one for you. You definitely know how to do this, but I just want to say it in case. All I do is just choose one of the larger rollers and roll up that back section just like I did with the hairdryer and the round brush, and then you leave it in for about 5 minutes and then you should be good to go. Don't forget what it looked like before, and here is what it looks like now. It is night and day. Flyaways and a sparse hairline are two of the things that really bothered me during my hair loss journey. My hair used to look like that. So this is something really simple you could do with just some eyeshadow and a little brush. all you're gonna do is just pull back your hair as if you were gonna put it in a ponytail to reveal any of those more sparse areas. And then just take an eyeshadow that matches your hair pretty well, and you'll be surprised how much of a difference this can make. Whether you're wearing your hair up or down, like I said, this is huge. I did this all the time just to make myself feel a little better, even if I was just gonna be around the house. And trust me, it does. If you haven't tried this, you need to. I also like to apply a little bit of the eyeshadow to my part line when I feel like it's looking a bit sparse, so definitely try that out. And then for flyaways, I like to take an eyebrow product that I have on hand. This is Benefit Gimme Brow, and just tame those flyaways because they are crazy. So this one might be a little bit controversial or just something you might not want to do. So if you feel strongly about this, do not do it, obviously. But I cut my hair pretty short. It ended up being a little shorter than I actually intended, but in the end, it was such a good decision on my part. I'll actually put in a picture here of what it looked like. Personally, I did not like myself with short hair, but I just got so tired of pulling out like the long strands of hair every single day, so many of them. It made it feel so much worse than it actually was. Another reason that I decided to cut my hair short is because I had that kind of line down here where I was losing hair, like this bald spot was just like becoming a line, and my dermatologist actually said that that's fairly common in women. When we lose our hair, it tends to start there and kind of just like widen. My logic was that if I cut my hair shorter, it would be lighter and therefore it wouldn't like weigh down as much and you wouldn't be able to see that spot as much, and it kind of did help, but it didn't because there was just no hair there. So do with that what you will, but that was kind of my logic behind doing that. Having my hair short also gave me a chance to strengthen my ends. Like my ends were so dry when I was losing all that hair, and it just helped so much to have a fresh start basically. And this was the time when I started doing research on all of those different natural remedies. So that is something I highly recommend too, is just searching for natural remedies. The dermatologist might tell you that you have a perfectly healthy scalp and there's nothing they can do for you, or they immediately recommend doing PRP treatment. Feel free to look up what it is, but they're very expensive. And I just didn't want that to be my first resort. I'm sure you've heard me say this before. So if you haven't checked out my Fenugreek recipe that I use, I have a couple of videos on my channel explaining how to do that. I'll link them below. But if that recipe doesn't end up working for you, do not give up. I so highly recommend sticking to your guns and just doing your research. Figure out what you can do that will make you feel better. Now, the whole point of this video is to feel confident during your hair loss journey, but I also want you to figure out a way to solve it. You know, if you can, why not? I've gotten messages from so many people who have been experiencing hair loss for 15 years and their dermatologist has not been able to help them in any way, and I just think that's such a disservice to yourself to not do your own research and figure out different things to try, because you never know when something's gonna work. I tried so many things and none of them worked for the longest time until I tried this recipe, the Fenugreek recipe, and it absolutely changed my life. So hopefully it works for you, but if it doesn't, keep looking.
Baby, you save me, you give me all and a little more.
Dry shampoo is going to be your best friend. It's definitely mine. I highly suggest getting one that has color to it. This one is one that I made myself. I have a whole entire recipe on it, so I will share that with you, but all I do is just add some cocoa powder and arrowroot powder and some essential oils. And the cocoa powder is how I get that color, and it's really great because it's totally customizable. But if you have lighter hair, there are tons of dry shampoos on the market that would be perfect for you. This is just another easy way to get that confidence back that this journey has been taking away from you, and I still do this all the time.
I'm in love with how you talk, baby. My ears craving the sound.
Grab yourself a really pretty clip, and we're gonna do the easiest hairstyle on earth because I'm the worst at styling my hair.
Hanging on my every move. Baby, you say
So all I do is I just grab my hair as if I was going to put it in a ponytail, and I grab it from underneath. Then
I can't live without you.
And I just take my hand and kind of twist it around and hook the hair into my finger, and then I take the tail at the end. If you have short hair, you won't have to do this most likely, but I take the hair at the end and just loop it up and then clip over all of it so that I kind of get like a little bit of hair at the top and everything is included in the clip. I love how this looks, and this is also a great way to cover up that bald spot. You can pull some hairs down, you can put them all up. It's honestly just a great way to cover up anything you want to cover. So that is going to be all for today's video. I hope that it helped you. Let me know what your favorite tip from this video was and what you think you're going to try next time you style your hair. Don't forget to subscribe if you like videos like this. I can't wait to do more for you in the future. Let me know what I can do, and I will see you next Tuesday with another video. Bye guys.
I can't